Hello friends, and welcome back to another vlog. It's already the second week of October and it's crazy how fast it is flying by, and I'm actually kind of sad because October is my favorite month of the year, and that's not only because it's my birthday, but I just feel like it's the best month of the year. Whether that's the foods that we eat, the shows that we watch, or the fact that pumpkin spice has come back. I am a basic bitch and love pumpkin spice. There's not a doubt in this world that I am a fall girly. I'm on Pinterest right now making my vision board for the month, and I'm also making a fall bucket list of things that I would like to do, pictures that I would love to take. I'm having so much fun already. So far on my list of bucket list things that I would like to do this month is I would like to make some little mini pumpkin pies. The pumpkin cheesecake muffins, they're like the Starbucks ones where they're the pumpkin cupcakes but they've got the cheesecake in the middle, like a Danish. I also want to make cream cheese Danishes. They don't even have to be pumpkin. I just want those little puff pastry things. I've seen them everywhere all over TikTok. I want to go to the pumpkin patch, of course, and take cute pictures in my cute aesthetic outfit. And I would love to go apple picking, but the closest places to go apple picking are in North Georgia, and it's like 2 hours away. So we'll see if that happens. I would love to bake Halloween cookies, you know, the ones with the little designs on them, like the ghosts and the pumpkins. Going on walks in the fall in nature, going to the park more, that now that it's not sweltering heat. That's great. So that's my kind of things that I want to do. I just can't believe that I'm entering my last year of my 20s. I still feel like I'm like 17 on the inside, you know what I mean? I definitely don't feel 30. I don't have a problem with turning 30 at all. I don't think it's going to give me any clarity, any wise sort of energies, but I don't know, I still feel like I feel like a kid. I feel like a whole ass kid. Like, what am I doing with a house and a husband and a home with other kids that I'm taking care of? That's wild. So it's Monday afternoon. We've already finished with doing schoolwork. Enzo is taking a nap on the floor. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm having just some chill time because we've already done a lot of what we need to do, and I'm about to read some more of my book that I picked up last night. So I am in the middle of 2 books. My audiobook, which is The Prison Healer. Listen to that while I'm cooking or cleaning or whatnot, just so I have something going. And then I did pick up a different book last night. It was called Bonded by Thorns, which is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and I'm gonna be really honest, it has a super high rating, and I don't know if it's just me being snobby or what, but I am not enjoying it. The style of writing for Bonded by Thorns is very immature. And this lady is supposed to be 27, I think, but her way of thinking is very like middle school, high school. And I don't know, just the whole style of everybody's talking is very, very immature. That's the best way that I can put it. About 11% into that on my Kindle, and I just had to put it down. So at like 10:30 last night, I was scrolling TikTok while I was on the toilet. I kept seeing videos of The Cruel Prince pop up. And I've had The Cruel Prince sitting on my shelf for about a year now, and I hadn't picked it up. So I am finally picking up The Cruel Prince. I never read it. This is my first time reading through. And I feel like this is a TikTok classic. This is like what everybody recommends as like a book talk starter pack. A lot of people market it as having a lot of romance in it, like a spicy romance, but other people are like, if you go into this book thinking that it's going to be a spicy romance, you're gonna be disappointed. So don't think of it that way. And I'm totally okay with that. However, like, whenever I do like spicy books, but I also enjoy just the banter and that tension. That's all I need, baby. Get into chapter 5 already. The prologue, that was crazy.
What? This is crazy.
So I can only imagine what the rest of the book is gonna be. I'm currently watching YouTube. I'm watching Cassandra. Her vlog is just like very long, which I love. I love the long vlogs because I like to put them in the background while I do other things. It just feels like I'm hanging out with a friend. Kind of like double tasking, body doubling. Is that what that's called? Where you can get stuff done because you feel like somebody is there with you while I'm making my vision board. Okay, also really quick, last thing I think, I just have to show you these really cute shoes that we got for Enzo while we were at the shoe store the other day. They're baby Crocs. Look at how freaking cute these little things are. They're so tiny. I want to get him little gibbets, but I know that that would be a bad idea because he would just try and eat them and choke on them. But can we just appreciate how freaking cute these freaking Crocs are? Oh, they're so cute. And he loves them. They're his favorite. I think mommy needs a matching pair of Crocs with him. I just did something really cool that I was really unaware that you could do whenever you have dual monitors on your computer. And I am a little bit extra. I have 3 monitors for my computer because the ADHD is real. I have to have a video going while I'm doing something, and I have something else open. Like I gotta have like 3 things going on at all times, otherwise I can't function. So I have 3 screens. Anyways, I was unaware that you could change different backgrounds for each screen. Meanwhile, it's still an extension of your screen, you know what I mean? I made my vision board for October, and I made it the background of one of my screens. This is what I normally have as my background on my screen. I love this so much. I'm very attached to it. And then up here I have a TV. It's connected to my computer, but that's typically where I watch my YouTube videos while I work. It's great. Over here is my other monitor. Typically it has this as the background, but I changed it to this. It's a little hard to see the icons, but I'm okay with that. And it's got my bucket list of things that I want to do over here, and I really like it. I've even got my little sticky note down here. This is like my to-do list for my computer. I feel like I've read enough now to where I can have some sort of thoughts or input on it. So let's talk about what I've read so far. I am a little under halfway through. We're about halfway there. And I have a few thoughts. So I have been on TikTok for a while. I obviously know who the main couple is supposed to be. And I feel like that kind of like spoils a little bit for me, but of course, if you know anything going into this book, then you know who the main couple is. No spoilers, if you know nothing about Girl Prince, this is gonna have some little bit of spoilers in it. Obviously, I know that Carden and Jude are endgame in this. And to me, Locke just seems a little suspicious, like a lot bit suspicious. He's a little too nice for my liking, a bit of a trickster. I don't know what his ulterior motive is. I can't tell if it's just to get under Carden's skin because he knows that Jude has a particular effect on Carden. So far, I'm loving this book. I think it's very interesting. It's the first book that I've read in a long time where the fairy world is in modern times, so they go to the mall and she has very modern undergarments, and it's cool to see them go between the modern world and the fairyland. Love the fact that Jude just isn't OP right off the bat. Like, she is needing to do her training. Yes, she was a very skilled swordsman, but also she doesn't know how to be sneaky. I do trust Dane, but I have a feeling that Dane is not going to be around for a very long time. The reason that I trust Dane isn't because of Dane himself, it is because of the sort of inner circle within the Court of Shadows that makes me trust him. Like, if he trusts and has hired people who like just genuinely seem like they're friends with each other, then I feel like he's a cool dude. But I don't know, I've been tricked before. Brandon Sanderson has tricked me before, where I thought the people were pretty cool. They ended up being bad mamma jammas. I was hoping I could finish this before the end of the week. ¿Qué pasó, calabaza? ¿Qué
I guess you
pasó?
got in trouble.
What are you getting in trouble for?
So stepping on his sister.
You stepped on your sister?
Hey guys, this is Nalastasiaa. Plantation. Baby Calabaza. aka Calabaza.
Say bye to your friends.
See you guys. See you next time.
She's a cat bat. She's a cat, I think. Disguised as a bat. We were just gone for like 6 hours. Running errands all day. And I forgot my chapstick. Woo. I went to Five Below and I saw this little thing. And I've been wanting the big, huge version that's at IKEA. It's like 30 or 40 bucks, but they're always sold out of it. Plus my IKEA is well over an hour away and I don't want to drive all the way there just for a little globe light. So I saw these. $5 for a 6-inch globe. That's cool. So simple. Not big on the giant seam down the middle. Feels like there's a better way they could have done that. I actually had to use the world's tiniest screw, of which nobody has freaking screwdrivers for. Wait, let's turn off the lights. How cool! For $5. I am currently still listening to The Prison Healer. Maybe I can get this done tonight. It's between tonight and tomorrow, so I'll have like two books possibly ended by the end of the day. Not end of the day, end of the week. By Sunday night. That would be fantastic. I don't have a lot of stuff to say about it really. It's a lot of shit. What's her name? Carvy? No. Curvy, Carvy, no, Convy, no, Curvy. Dude's name is Jaren. Nari is the guard. Tip is the little boy. What is the main girl's name? I don't remember. Literally, it's like her wondering if Jared and Nari are together, and a lot of people just helping her get through the trial. The same stuff repeated over and over and over, and I think I'm going crazy because I'm like, have I heard this part before? And I'm like, oh no, I haven't. She's just having another same exact monologue that she's already repeated 3 times before, and her wondering if Jaren is with Nari. I think we're finally over that hump of her trying to figure out if they're together. She has just passed the 2nd trial, and there's 2 more trials. Kiva, that's her name. It's Kiva. I just finished The Cruel Prince, and it was absolutely delicious. So much so that I've already ordered the 2nd book because I'm like, I need more. Give me more of that, because that is good. When I first initially started reading this, I was like, it's okay, it's good. I don't understand what the like big hype is about everybody. The twists, man, the twists after twists after twists. So many I did not see coming. I love twists, and I especially love them whenever I don't see them coming. Not just because the author takes everything out of left field and just pops something on you. Like, those crumbs have been left, but the author was just very sly and tricky in covering them up in order so you wouldn't suspect it. It was fantastic. I love the way that Holly Black gave you the clues necessary, but also didn't make it so easy in order to guess what was going to happen for the twists. And then the betrayal. Oh, I loved it. So juicy. I cannot wait to get into the next one. I want to see more of Carden's sass. I want to see more of him, more teasing and taunting and just being his sassy little self, because I enjoyed that a lot. Just wow, that was incredible. I loved it. I was so eager that I would literally, it's been like 15 minutes, 20 minutes since I finished the book. There's no way that I'm not going to be able to function through the rest of my week without starting the second book. Are you kidding me? There's not a lot that I can say without giving away too many spoilers, but wow, if you are like me and have not read this like the rest of the internet, please go do yourself a favor. I don't know, this gave me like a very similar feeling that I had to with Tress, and I love that so much. 2 hours and 58 minutes left of The Prison Healer, and it has not gotten any better. I have so much to say, so many reasons as to why, for me personally, this is just not good. And the only reason that I'm finishing, which I hate it whenever I want to DNF something so bad, but then I just end up not. Like, I need to check it off my list. I should just allow myself to step away, but for some reason, I don't want to. Like, I can't. I want to so bad, but I can't step away from this because I've already invested 12 hours into it. And it's just an audiobook, so literally it's just something that I'm listening to pass the time. If I were actually reading this book, I would have already DNF'd it. Like, if I had to sit down and take time out of my day in order to force myself to read this physically, I would have been done by now. But because it is an audiobook and because I'm doing something while I'm reading it, that is why I'm continuing. And because so many people have said it's so good. I'm tired. I just finished doing dishes and it's like 10:30 at night, which, like, it's also first day flow, so I'm just like, I'm done with life today. Here's the things that I'm struggling with this book. The Prison Healer is about this girl named Kiva. She's a prison healer in this crazy, super strict prison called Azkaban. No, like, the prison is no good. It's like a prison that's like real tough on you. Anyways, she's a healer in this prison. She's lived there for the past 10 years. She was brought in whenever she was a child, so I believe she's like somewhere around like 19, 20 years old. Don't count me on that. I learned that information a long time ago. There's a war going on outside of the prison. There's rebels, and then there's the government of the royals. I'm so bad at explaining this. The rebel queen gets brought in. She's super sick. The prison healer, Kiva, her family is like, we're coming to get you, we're coming to get you. After like 10 years, they're like, but just keep this rebel queen alive. But the rebel queen has to go through these things called the ordeal trials, where they try, basically, if she survives these 4 elemental trials, then she is free to just go. The rebel queen was too sick to even walk, so Kiva said, you know, I'll take her place. I would not have an issue with this book if the trials were in the least bit interesting, if the trials were based on test of ability rather than just pure luck of elemental powers. Like, let me give you an example. For the water trial, they just want her to be able to hold her breath underwater for 15 minutes. That's it. That's it. It's literally the things for the trials or stuff that is not out in her control whatsoever. Only reasons she has survived any trial up to this point is because somebody else gave her some sort of magic or some sort of elixir or some sort of salve or something in order to save her. Nothing of her own will. Oh, my family's not gonna come and get me. They're not gonna come and get me. I'm gonna show them that I can get out of here myself. And then immediately after again of the trial, it's they're coming, they're coming. It's just make up your mind, lady. I'm telling you, this book could probably be cut 7 hours. Nothing in the plot would change. The other thing that pissed me off about this is that there's a little boy in there. He's like 10 years old, something like that. 9 years old, somewhere, very young. His name is Tip. He's had his life threatened. And this little boy goes missing. And then instead of Kiva going out to search for him, she's having a makeout sesh with Jaren? With Jaren, the unsalted saltine cracker? Girl! Speaking of Jaren, don't even get me started on Jaren and Nari. This whole thing that Kiva is completely obsessed with the fact that she thinks that Jaren and Nari are like, even though they've clearly said no, we're not. Jaren's like, I'm interested in you. I thought that was obvious. And Nari like I don't like. They've clearly said several times that is not anywhere in the realm of possibilities. And she's like, but what if? But what if they're lying? But what if this? What if that? Da, 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 da. Like, this girl's got some issues. I'm only continuing this book out of pure spite. To who? I don't know. Myself? Possibly. I've been told that there's a big twist at the end, and I think that's like what is keeping me, is that twist, because I'm a nosy bitch and I want to know. Maybe I should just Google what the twist was, but I'm a nosy bitch. I gotta know. That's the only thing that's keeping me here. I fell asleep listening to it the other night, and it kept going on for like maybe an hour or so, and I'm not gonna kid you at all. I didn't have to rewind back. I mean, I did, but I wouldn't have had to. I wouldn't have missed anything. People really be saying this is their, like, one of their top books. Bye. I'm gonna finish Prison Healer tomorrow. Give you my final thoughts on that. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm, like, getting real delulu, and not in, like, the good way. Good night, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
And when his earth magic finally guided them to the ladder chute, and they painstakingly climbed to the surface, it became clear that Tip, beat after beat after beat. Unlike Tilda, Kiva couldn't look at the woman. They were standing at the massive iron entrance, Nari said, moving toward the base may have perished at Zalandov.
What?
The rebels...
What? What? I haven't seen What the fuck? I'm confused now. Oh no, 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 I get it now. What the fuck? That's not fair. To drop that big of a bomb. Damn it! That's not fair. I was like, I'm content with how this book ended. I don't need to read the rest of it. It's fine. You can hear my kids' maniacal laughter in the kitchen. I knew from the beginning that this is probably where it was gonna lead to. I'm trying not to give away like a lot of spoilers here. I'm so conflicted now because I was like, I'm gonna be done with this book. I don't wanna have anything to do with the rest of the series. This will be good, it will complete it. And then that last 30 seconds. And now I have to. Kiva was so boring. She was so boring. Maybe the second book she won't be. Maybe we'll actually see her do something for herself and not have everybody hand everything to her and do everything for her. And the thing with Tilda, I did not expect that. I expected something different. Definitely not that. Wow. Wow. This is exactly what it feels like to be gaslit. I don't know. I'm just... Okay, wow. Do I recommend it? Yeah, that's where I'm at. Wow. I have some shit to process now. I hope you have a beautiful day and that you are having a really nice spooky season. You're doing all the fun spooky things that are just so great. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go and edit this vlog, and I'm gonna enjoy going through the delusional rantings last night. Whatever day it is, I hope you have a beautiful one. Stay excellent. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.